What's good? It's your boy Adrian Nyce in the building. Welcome to another episode of Mouthin Out. Right now, we're at the world famous audio box. I'm here with
RichhGotti, big Rich Gotti.
Big Rich Gotti. You dig? Okay, what's good, brother? How you feeling?
What's up, bro? I'm feeling pretty good today. It's feeling pretty windy out. You know what I'm saying?
At first, I thought it was gonna be cold because of the way that wind was hitting, but it cleared up. So, Rich Gotti, Big Rich Gotti. So let's talk about you, bro. Let's start off with your name. How did you get your name, bro?
Okay, the way I got my name, I didn't start off with RichhGotti. I used to go by King Rich Chaos. And then over time, I started elevating, and I feel like I evolved to RichhGotti. I started getting a little more wealth, and I started to feel like I had it more confidence. So that's where I come in with RichhGotti, because Rich Gotti.
Okay, I ain't mad at that. Are you from the Carolinas, like born and raised?
Born and raised from the Carolinas. I was actually born in 252, but then about like 6 or 7, I came to the 919, so it's been 919 ever since.
And what's 919? Is that the Raleigh, Greensboro?
Raleigh, North Carolina.
That's what's up. Thanks for coming tapping with us in Charlotte, North Carolina, man.
Had to come out here. Had to.
And so you said born and raised in the Carolinas. So what was life like growing up for you?
It was like any other person in life, but everybody had their struggles.
Was your family into music?
Kind of, but nobody really pursued their dream too much. They had tried it a little bit, but nobody really took it serious. Till I picked it up and really took it seriously.
So for you, when did you come into music? When did you start?
Honestly, I've been making music all my life. I feel like music been in me. It's just I had to just figure out how to get it out. I used to play instruments when I was little and stuff. So then when I got older, I just figured out how to use the instrument with my voice instead of physically.
What instruments were you playing back?
Like drums, pianos, bass guitars, just little acoustic guitars, just little slight things you could just play around with and just learn on your own.
And so, as far as, or I guess, transitioning from the instrumentals to, rapping, and were your homeboys in the music too? Like, were they trying to rap? Was it a group of y'all, or was it more so just you? And then,
well, I say it wasn't just me. It was a couple others, but like I said, nobody really took it serious or just stayed on it. So it just was on and off. But I just stayed consistent. Even though I wasn't that good yet, I just still kept trying and kept making music. And I stuck getting better and better, and then people started to notice, and now we here.
Was you rapping in high school?
I was rapping in high school. I was actually, my next door neighbor had a in the house studio, so he'll charge me $10-15 to go make a little song, and I was SoundCloud famous for a little bit.
That's dope, man. All right, so now that we know a little bit about Rich Gotti, so how I like to open the show is, do you know what an elevator pitch is?
An elevator pitch. An elevator pitch.
Yes.
Nah.
It's cool if you don't. I'm
Nah.
All right, so basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint a scenario, okay? And within this scenario, what I want you to do is pitch yourself to these record label executives on why they should sign you, okay? So, and you only have 1 minute to do so. All right? Exactly. And it doesn't have to necessarily, the mentality doesn't have to be signing. It could be a partnership with you. It could be just some type of why they should mess with you and take the business further, okay? Why they should fuck with you. Exactly. All right, so let me paint the scenario. Okay, boom. So, we got this big corporate building, all right? We got this big corporate building. Big, tall, skyscraper-looking motherfucker. Looks legit. Okay, so we on the top floor. We going to go to the bottom floor. We in this elevator. Who's in this elevator? We got you. Okay, who else? So we got Jay-Z, Rock Nation executives. We got P. Diddy, Bad Boy executives. We got Master P in there. We got Drake, OVO executives. The who's who is in this elevator, okay? So now you have 1 minute to basically pitch to them on why they should sign you, do business with you. Okay? Are you ready? And go.
Okay. I tell them, could I just put my phone out and get them to listen to my music right then and there? Yeah, I'm gonna pull my phone out and I'm gonna just play my music. I walk in, I wouldn't say nothing. I just start playing my music randomly, hopefully over the elevator music, and I bet you some ear will be like, blown of this potential that's undeniable. It's like, come on now, you will want to do something with this and see could you take it further, because it's like it's there. It's just one more door knocked down and we gone. So I was just convince them that tell me what more that I need to do to go to the next level, because you can't tell nobody what they got to take, because you don't know if they got what it takes until it's time to take it.
Ooh, until it's time to take it. Okay. And so let's just say they are watching this interview or come across this interview and they want to tap in with you. How can they get in contact with you, like social media, email?
Okay, if you want to contact me on Facebook, like I said, I used to go by King Rich Chaos. So you can find me by King Rich Chaos on Facebook. But all other platforms, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, SoundCloud, I all go by RichhGotti. RichhGotti with 2 H's and 1 I. RichhGotti with 2 H's and 1 I. You know why I got 2 H's? Because I give them hell.
Okay. And it's Rich Got It or Rich Gotti. Okay.
I play with it, Rich got it, the mindset of it, like Rich got it, but it's Rich Gotti,
I just want to make sure I had that right, because no, but that's dope.
Yeah.
Okay. So boom, y'all tap in with my boy. He just gave you his info. So if you do come across this, tap in with him. So now you're an independent artist right now, or are you signed to label?
I'm independent right now.
You're independent right now. Do you have management or anything like that?
Yeah, I got my manager right over there.
Okay, so independent artist, but we got management, so we taking the right steps. Are you trying to stay independent, or are you trying to get signed?
I'm not necessarily trying to get signed, but I definitely want to get a partnership or some type of deal or distribution established so we can get my music more out and discover more exposure. It's like, having it, and you gotta let people know you got it, so that's just, and really putting the face behind the music more so they can see me more, I once was antisocial, so if you go check that out, you'll feel the vibes, but I'm social now, so I got to put the face behind how I feel,
Which we gonna talk about that antisocial mix.
Okay.
But okay, so we're independent, but we are open to some type of deal. We are. As long as it as long as it makes sense for the brand and what y'all got going on, y'all's vision. That's what's up. So let's just talk about management. What is it like to have management? Because a lot of artists don't have management, or they are seeking management, don't know how to go about getting it. What is it like having management?
Having management is it's definitely a stress reliever a little bit, and it's definitely a help to know that somebody else believes in you besides yourself with what you're trying to do. So, and it's different avenues when you want to work on the craft. I focus on perfecting the craft. It's other like management things like connecting and getting people at certain areas in different places that management come in. And I mean, my manager just isn't anybody I didn't know. It was somebody that I knew over time, and we already had a connection. He already liked my music. He really didn't even want to be my manager. He asked me to be my director, and I was like, fuck that, be my manager. Don't even direct. You can direct me for the rest of the direct all the way out. You know what I'm saying? So it'd be organic. Don't go look and wait till it come to you. I say,
Do you feel like it's necessary to have a management, or do you feel like some people could do it without a manager?
I mean, I don't know the ability of anyone, but I feel like if you're able to do it without a manager, you could do it without a manager. But if you can't and you feel like you need other avenues and other ways to get other opportunities, open your hand. Don't be closed mouth. Closed mouths don't get fed. You got to speak up and see who really believe in you and want to work with you.
And just FYI, I would advise getting a manager because there's some stuff that you can't do that two people can do. You know, two heads are better than one at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? All right, so what we about to do, we're about to go to a commercial break real quick, and then we'll be right back after this to hop in some more music. Talk about that talk. All right, we'll be right back right after this.
Boom! You want to be inspired? You want to hear a story that's going to take you places that lights a fire in your chest? You got to check out my boy Adrian's film, Running for Film. Dude ran across America, documented the whole thing, and put it here on a DVD that you can check out. Look, I had a chance to work with this gentleman at Vid Summit 2018. This guy knows what he's doing. He's got fire, he's got excitement, and you need to be a part of what he's building with this film. So go check it out right now. Tell him Owen Video sent you, and I can't wait to see you there.
What's up? It's your boy Adrian Nyce, host of the Mouthin Out Show. I'm here to tell you about our new merch, $100 bill wallets. You want to feel like $1 million? Well, you got to start with $100 first. Think it, be it. Focus creates attraction. Holla at me. All right, we are back from the commercial break. Thank you guys for staying tapped in. Right now, I'm here with RichhGotti. Okay, so let's talk about your music. So you said you was playing instruments when you was young, then that transitioned into rapping. Now you got a manager. We're looking for these distribution deals, these partnerships, these brand deals. So what songs are you pushing right now?
Right now, I'm currently pushing my single, Corona. It features Slime Zone. You can go get that on YouTube and Apple Music. That's a banger, really. I made it really during the epidemic when it first hit, so it's kind of old, but this was what was current. You know, I try to be a current rapper. So we just expressing how, you know, Corona was serious, and you can just look at it in a different perspective. If you were Corona, how people would feel about you, you know. They'd be scared of you. So I just ran with it like that and just, you know, played with it just to get the awareness up and see how serious it was, because I knew people who really knew people that really caught coronavirus, and that's a serious issue.
And so you have that music video out too, right? So we will play that, but before we do, I want to hop into another quick segment called What the Fuck is Going On? Okay, so what the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on with my man, Donald Trump? What the fuck going on with
Trump. I feel like Trump in his bag, so I mean, it's nothing to, you know, he do what he want. He's the president. Yeah. What do you? President, man. Come on. What do you expect? And he has supporters, so I'm saying I'm a Trump supporter. You know, not knocking Trump, but you know, it is real. He is him.
So what the fuck is going on with Kanye West?
Okay, Kanye, Jesus. I feel like he on the path. He trying to, you know, go in a different, you know, direction.
Did you hear about him and Jay-Z? He apparently, allegedly, I have to say allegedly because I ain't trying to get sued, but nobody. Allegedly, he wants to get out of his contract music. He said he's not dropping any more music until he gets out of his paperwork. How do you feel about that?
I feel like when the terms ain't right, so that's why you should always make sure the terms is right, you know, so you don't have to go through that. You shouldn't have to do that, and if it's not right, get out of it immediately the best way you can, the most equal way for both partners of the deal.
Okay, so to that, so allegedly, Jay-Z, so you know Kanye West is under Jay-Z. So allegedly, Jay-Z gave away Kanye West's masters in order to get his masters. Do you think that's right?
Okay, in the business mindset of things, he was doing what he needed to do to get his masters, and the business mindset of things, he owned Kanye's masters, so he kind of didn't do anything wrong. But personally, if
You were him.
if you was my mans, I would at least told you. In order for me, they put me in a pickle. In order for me to get my music, I gotta give them your music. I mean, it's tough. I don't know how you want to go about it, but that's I would have let you know.
Okay, so on to the next. What the fuck? So what the fuck is going on? You know who 3-6 Mafia is, right? 3-6 Mafia. Yeah. So okay, boom. We know who 3-6 Mafia is. Do you know who Suicide Boys is? Suicide Boys, they're like a 2-man group. They're white guys. They rap, everything like that. So their whole career is built. They basically, I don't know what the best way to say is, like, their whole career is built off of like 3-6 Mafia vibes, if that makes sense.
Okay.
They sample a lot of their music and everything like that. So now, they basically have blown up. There's definitely like 40 songs that they have released through Capitol Records, and Suicide Boys have released through Capitol Records. Now 3-6 Mafia want to sue them for like $40 million, something like that.
Because of the samples that they were
Definitely.
Did 3-6 Mafia, was they aware, and did they clear those samples for them?
Okay, good question. Okay, so they did have a relationship, and apparently they were on good terms. 3-6 Mafia, Juicy J, and Suicide Boys. But those samples definitely didn't get cleared. What's the dude's name? DJ Paul. I think it's Pauly D. No, not Pauly. DJ. You know who I'm talking about? Not Juicy J, but the other one. He said they called about it, but they just ain't clear him. So, but they ain't never really do nothing because I guess they had a good relationship or whatever the case may be. But so those are the two 3-6 Mafia guys, and so there's one that's dead. So he had 2 sons, which is Paul. I forgot his name, but Paul, his nephews. Okay, so check this. So his nephews sampled a whole bunch of Suicide Boys stuff, right? And the Suicide Boys had a big problem with that.
Wow.
That's the whole thing. What do you think about that?
So did the
I don't think they clear.
money, like, from 3-6 Mafia suing the Suicide Boys, did they win that?
I think that's happening right now. I'm not sure if they won it. I think they're going through the process right now.
Okay, so they're going through the process of that, and then now the nephew sampled the Suicide Boys.
They had sampled it way back when, but they had a problem with them sampling it. Their whole career is built off of the 3-6 Mafia.
Yeah, that's hypocritical. That's a big hypocritical. I definitely think they should have just let that ride because they did it themselves. So obviously the recipe works for not only them, but on the legal side of things, if I'd be mad if I was Suicide Boys and I had to pay 6 Mafia and then they nephews went and sampled my stuff. I'm like, okay, bro, I paid you and they gonna sample my stuff. Like, come on, I'd be mad. But if not that, then nah, yeah.
Are you a big fan of like sampling stuff as far as like your music goes, or it just depends on the vibe?
I'm a big fan of it, listening to it, but I haven't even got into too much artists where I want to clear music and stuff. Like, I ain't met artists enough to build a bond with them to ask them to clear stuff. But I like different samples when beat makers I listen to cook it up. But I just like, it depends, like, just the vibe. I like the music to talk to me.
So what we about to do, we're back on Corona, the Corona music video. We about to play this for the audience so they can get a feel for the song, so they can see the visual, and then we're going to talk about how it was made. Okay. All right? So we'll be right back right after this. Y'all stay tuned.
Hey! Niggas really scared. Pussy! Corona, but niggas be moving, they acting like they really scared of me. Be pulling my tail, they think they ahead, but not really ahead of me. How you think that we cool when you come around, you be cool, cause you really in debt with me. It's the way that you move, the action you do, that's why you don't get no respect from me. And I ain't tryna talk if you ain't got money, if you really don't got that check for me. If you see niggas round, my niggas be round, cause I know that my niggas gon' step for me. Don't be round the bush, you really gon' say it, then you need to say it direct to me. And if we do some shit, you better tell nobody this shit better not connect to me. Corona, but niggas be moving, they acting like they really scared of me. Be pulling my tail, they think they ahead, but not really ahead of me. How you think that we cool when you come around, you be creep, cause you really in debt with me. It's the way that you move, the action you do, that's why you don't get no respect from me. And I ain't tryna talk if you ain't got money, if you really don't got that check for me. If you see niggas round, my niggas be round, cause I know that my niggas gon' step for me. Don't be round the bush, you really gon' say it, then you need to say it direct to me. And if we do some shit, you better tell nobody this shit better not connect to me.
Just got a call. Finna go hit me a lick. Used to be down on my dick. Now I call Rich and I break down a zip. Don't call my phone if you ain't on shit. Only got Perkins, the Zans, that's it. You can get popped like Zip. Want money like Mitch. Been on this block and you know that he nervous. When I hopped out the car, yeah, they open the curtain. I see you, little bitch, yeah, I see you here. That don't mean I didn't hit your little nephew on purpose. I don't do this for rich, back, I do this for purpose. I got your little bitch in the back and she squirting. She don't get me off, this jerky. You want respect, then earn it.
Corona, but niggas be moving, they acting like they really scared of me. Be pulling my tail, they think they ahead, but not really ahead of me. How you think that we cool when you come around, you be creep, cause you really in debt with me. It's the way that you move, the action you do, that's why you don't get no respect from me. And I ain't tryna talk if you ain't got money, if you really don't got that check for me. If you see niggas round, my niggas be round, cause I know that my niggas gon' step for me. Don't be round the bush, you really gon' say it, then you need to say it direct to me. And if we do some shit, you better tell nobody this shit better not connect to me. Corona, but niggas be moving, they acting like they really scared of me.
We are back. My cameraman, shout out to my cameraman behind the camera. You know, he doing his thing. That was Corona. Y'all just got to see the visual. Y'all got to see the vibes. The vibes. So let's talk about it, bro. How did this song come along?
Corona, like I said, I try to rap about stuff current. So currently, when it had happened, I was going through the Corona and I couldn't do much. And so I decided to go to the studio and make a song about it. Everybody was talking about it. It's on the TV. It's on the news. Preventing people from doing what they need to do. So I made a song about it. So as I got into it, making a song about it, I had to look into all perspectives of it. So I ran into it like, if I was Corona myself, how would people act and how would they feel towards it? So, you know, that's why I say they scared of me, you know, because if you got Corona, people, you know, cover up and run and get away from you and stuff like that. Not literally meaning like they're scared of me, like, you know. So that's how I was running with it, and I was really just trying to get across just respect and be direct with what you're saying. And if you know, you say you're going to do something, you say you solid, you know, stay solid to that until, you know, things change. And like,
Who did you link with to create the video?
I shot that video with Top Shot of Film. Shout out Top Shot of Film.
In the building.
We linked up. It was real spontaneous and organic. He pulled up on me, and I told him, you know, let's just do it. So we ended up shooting it like at some like random location. It was like by like some dumpsters and stuff. So it was like a grill and some cardboard boxes. So I lit that on fire, and I just took off my shirt and just was acting a fool. So I just ran with that, and not only that, I knew it was about Corona, so I wanted to go to a pharmacy to let people know. Hold on. To let people know, my bad.
Gotta make sure it's nobody important, you know. Can't miss out on that business deal, you know.
My bad. To let people know though that Corona's is serious, and you can go to Walgreens to get masks, anything you need, hand sanitizer. So we went to the Walgreens pharmacy, and they was compliant with it, and they let us shoot the little video. They just told us make sure we put all the things back, you know, don't mess nothing up. And it was real cool and organic, so we went in there, we shot it. So after we, you know, messed up stuff in there a little bit, you know, put everything back, we went outside to get another little scene, you know, just to really get the vibe, to let them know we really at the pharmacy, you know, being ourselves, you know.
When did y'all shoot that, guys? Or when did you release the music video?
The music video, was released, what I want to say, 3 months ago, maybe, if that.
In the middle, like when that shit was like cracking.
Yeah, if I want to say. But the song had already been made right when it hit. Like Corona hit March 3rd. I made a song the 5th or the 4th. You know what I'm saying? So it was like I knew I was going somewhere with the marketing with that. It was too relevant and political. So I was like, let me talk about this. People need to, yeah.
And so we was lightly talking about it before we started, but so you worked with the baby before, and so let's talk about that. I was asking, I think, if you had a song with him, but
I had a song with him, but that's not released. My big brother Loud Pat Leaf, we did a couple songs, and he did the video for us, and it was like right after the Walmart incident, and things were a little hectic. Yeah, it was right when it was a little hectic, but we was real in tune and organic with his peoples, and his managers real cool. King Carter, shout out to him, and they was real respectful and tuned in with it, and they knew we was solid. So he, pulled up, and we shot the video, did the songs.
so is the video's not out either, is it?
It's out.
Video is out.
Go find the video on YouTube under Loud Pat Leaf page. Matter of fact, on the Melody Films, because Melody shot that. So shout out Melody Films. He shot
In the building. What's the name so they know what to search? And
the name of the song is Juice by Loud Pat Leaf featuring the baby. And it was around the time he was going by Baby Jesus, but it's only been a year. You can go and check it.
that's what's up. What was it like working with him?
It was cool. You would think somebody not, just a humble, real person, but he was just a regular person, not, it was just regular vibes. I felt the love, It was just real, respectful and soulful. We told him the idea. He came with his own idea, and he just improvised, and it was just a good success. You watch the video, we lit in it. It's super turn.
All right, y'all go check that out. Y'all also go check out Corona and run those numbers up. So there's one more song we're going to talk about, and it's called, what's it called?
Antisocial.
Antisocial. And so y'all are also pushing that record right now too.
Yes.
So let's talk about Antisocial. Okay. You see I got the shirt on, introvert. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about it. Are you antisocial? Like what is
during a period of my time in this life, I feel like I went through a time where I was antisocial, or where I thought I was antisocial, and I, through being antisocial, realized that being antisocial is not a good place, and it's like, depression and stuff like that, and you want to be social and talk to people and not be closed up and by yourself. Closed mouths don't get fed, So, you want doors to open for you. You got to at least twist the door. And if you're antisocial, you're not going to twist the door. You're going to, close the door and stuff like that. So, going through that, I just expressed that as going through that and getting through that.
So this is when you made that song, going through that phase of your life.
Correct.
What? Or I guess I ain't gonna ask that. But okay, so when was this? Like the time frame of your life?
Time frame when I dropped Antisocial. Okay, it was around like the beginning of this year, like January, because I had dropped a single called 2020 Vision. Y'all should check that out.
And you were explaining this is part of a bigger project.
Yes.
Correct.
Antisocial is not only just a song, but it's an EP, a 4-song EP that I had dropped. It was a whole mood, but I had to drop the single Antisocial, but it was also EP too.
What other 3 songs are on it?
On the Antisocial EP, the songs are 2020 Vision, Mood, Antisocial, and Predictions.
Predictions. All right. And are all those up on your YouTube channel too?
All platforms. Apple, Tidal, YouTube Music, Amazon, TikTok, Pandora, anything you can name it is on it.
And so if they want to go search that, run those numbers up, drop
Do that.
name, go ahead and tell me your name one more time. Spell it out for them.
RichhGotti, RichhGotti _ RichhGotti.
RichhGotti, okay. If you could get a feature from any artist in the industry right now, who'd you get a feature from?
If I can get a feature from any artist in the industry to me right now, today, and tell young boy, come on, homie, we got
Boy, yeah.
we gotta knock it out. But then I'm gonna hit baby up too, cause we gotta run it back. He gotta double back see how far I done came. So I'm gonna have to get them features from them too. If I can get both of them, cause they already got a song together. So if they just threw me on it, that would have been 5. Or I grabbed the Migos, that's already 3. Boom. I just need, you know what I'm saying?
So it's Migos, it's Young Boy, Baby, the Baby, and then Migos. Top 3.
I want Kodak, but he locked under certain circumstances, so I understand.
Make that phone call, get him on the phone, put it up to the mic.
Free act, man. Free act.
All right. So to that question, if you could tour with any artist in the industry right now, who would you tour with?
If I could tour with any artist in the industry right now, who would I tour with? Right now, I feel like I'd be touring with probably Lil Baby or the Baby. Like I said, I want to stick to the Carolinas. Carolinas is where I'm at, so it's like I love the wave and I love what we got. So I wouldn't try to far from home, unless they didn't want me home. Then
going wherever we,
get in where we fit in. So hopefully I would try to work with all the home artists, all the Carolina artists, Black Zach, Lil Tootsie, the Baby, just everybody that's upcoming on the whole South Coast. Yeah.
So since you are so you born and raised in the Carolinas, you trying to stick with the Carolinas, keep everything, Carolina bread, you know what I'm saying? Do you see yourself in the near future or future at all moving to a bigger city?
Yes, I definitely see myself moving to other cities. I just want to, I'm purchase some land out here for a fact in North Carolina before I want to move to other cities.
Anywhere in particular? LA, New York, Atlanta?
LA, Miami, New York. I definitely want to go to like the Caribbeans, Bahamas, and I just want to tour and explore the world and discover the world while the world discover me. Honestly,
fucking with it. All right, man. I like what you got going on here, man. I like what you got going on here. So, what your end goal? What's your end goal? Where do you see your music? Where do you see your music going? I'm sure y'all might have talked about it.
Yeah, my end goal, we have talked about it. Me and my manager talk a lot about goals and points and trying to always show progression. The end goal is basically to find a partnership or a deal that come on good terms, and for us to really get this music out, distribute it out how it's supposed to be, and market it how it's supposed to be, so the business is right and the financials is right behind everything, and we can help people from them listening if they help them, or you never know, one song can turn a person from not doing something that they would have did, change your life. Just you never know, just simple little stuff like that. So I try to be open and express myself. So
Very true.
That's why I say antisocial is not a good thing. Antisocial awareness, that's a big thing.
We got whole songs getting people to not kill themselves and all that type of, you know what I'm saying? So it's dope that you on that type of vibe, trying to switch up people's mindsets for the better. You know what I'm saying?
All of that, drug awareness, all of that, like that's a serious. Addictions is serious. All of that is serious. So you gotta really pay attention to that. R.I.P. Juice WRLD and all the other fallen legends. So that's a serious matter.
All right, man. So I have this last segment before we get out of here called One Piece of Advice. All right. How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm 23. I just turned 23.
Okay. I like that. All right. So one piece of advice. I got 3 of them. Okay. So first, give one piece of advice to Donald Trump.
Okay. If I could give one piece of advice to Donald Trump, it would be that he should come, to the black urban areas and do a protest. I feel like he should do some type of rally or something more in the urban communities if he really want us to really hear him out, or see what's really going on, or he can stick to what he doing and salute to him.
Fact.
Shout out Donald Trump.
Okay. So now give one piece of advice to Kanye West.
If I could give some advice to Kanye West, it'd be he should go ahead and sign me. Say I tell him that, you know, whatever he's pursuing, like he's been in all genres of music, so we can't box him, you know. So I feel like he's just going through his journey, and it's not like it's not being successful. So the financials there, the music there, the fans there, the engagements are there. So he's doing what he need to do, I guess. I ain't gonna knock him.
All right. And then for the last one, what I want you to do, let's see. I want you to give one piece of advice to 18-year-old you. One piece of advice, 18-year-old you.
Okay, 18-year-old me, I would have told myself from my knowledge now, take risks, come outside. You know what I'm saying? Don't be scared to, you know, fail. You know, people be scared to fail or take that risk. Or when they take that first risk, they fail, so they don't never take it again. You know, so that leaves you anti. You know, you want to be open, you know, express yourself. I definitely tell myself to keep working. You know, it'll pay off. You know, hard work always pays off at the end. So that's why I like my work ethics, you know. So I would definitely just tell myself keep going. I would just tell myself that you're doing what you need to do, you know.
All right. There you have it. So y'all go run these songs up. Antisocial, Corona. Y'all go run them up on all streaming platforms and go check out this music video on his YouTube channel. Run those views up. And we're going to keep it pushing, man. Any last words you want to tell the audience?
Go to my YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe. Follow me. I follow back. DM me. I DM back. Yeah, I'm working. I'm collabing. Man, just contact my manager. We showing love. We doing what we need to do. It's all organic and authentic, and we just trying to make everything right.
And go ahead and drop your social media one more time.
You can find me at RichhGotti, RichhGotti __ RichhGotti, RichhGotti.
Boom, there you have it. This is Adrian Nyce, another episode of Mouthin Out, and we out. Peace.
Stay fly.